loves, welcome back. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some petroleum jelly beauty hacks that you probably did not know about. So maybe you heard it here first or not, but let's just get into it. I know that when it comes to beauty and skincare, a lot of people tend to shy away from using petroleum jelly. It's going to clog your pores and whatnot. And the idea of using petroleum jelly mostly is for babies, use it to moisturize their skin and whatnot. But then there are certain beauty hacks, like a lot of things that you could actually be using petroleum jelly for in your beauty routine, your skincare routine that you didn't necessarily know about or you never tried out. So I'm going to be testing out some of those hacks for you, showing you guys firsthand how they work, and just proving to you that having petroleum jelly around in your house is actually not a bad thing. And if you have it laying around and you've never considered using it on yourself, then maybe it's time to test it out. Now, the very first beauty hack that you could actually be using petroleum jelly for is as an eye makeup remover. Yes. A lot of us actually tend to spend a lot of money on buying eye makeup removers, but then if you do not have the money to splurge on those things, it doesn't necessarily mean that you cannot take off your eye makeup in one swipe. You could do so using a petroleum jelly. As long as it is 100% petroleum jelly, it doesn't contain any harsh ingredients in there. Trust me, you're going to have the whole of your eye makeup out, no matter how heavy it is. So all you need to do for this particular hack is to take your petroleum jelly. You can apply it directly on a cotton round or a tissue paper. Honestly speaking, there is no strict way to do this, or you could use a washcloth if you want, but personally I just love to use the tissue paper and throw it away. I hate using washcloths to take off my makeup because then I have to start washing the washcloth. And you could actually take petroleum jelly, apply it directly on the tissue paper or the cotton round and swipe your eyes with it, or better yet, you could take the petroleum jelly, rub your eye makeup with it, just use it to massage your eyes, and then you take your tissue paper or your cotton round and just apply it on your eyes and then swipe. Now the difference here is the fact that when you are applying the petroleum jelly directly on the cotton round, then you want to make sure that it is well saturated and you circulate every area, and then you apply it on your eyes and leave it on for about probably 5 seconds. Don't just swipe off immediately. You want to apply it and allow the petroleum jelly actually get into your skin, kind of give it a few seconds to really melt the makeup off, and then gently you swipe, and you guys can see that all of that makeup is out. You might repeat this step maybe once, twice, or sometimes it depends on how heavy your makeup is. But honestly speaking, this hack totally saves cost. It doesn't irritate the eyes and is very effective. So why not? Now the next hack, and this one I actually learned on my own. I swear to God, I learned this hack on my own. I really wanted to apply makeup the other day, but I wanted to use eye glitter. My mom gifted me this makeup box and it had eye glitters in there, and I had never used eye glitters before, so I didn't necessarily know how to apply eye glitters. And then I went on Google to search, and they were basically saying, most of the blogs that I had read were basically saying that I needed to use an eyeshadow, an eye glitter base, and I did not have that. I don't even know what it is. Now I tried using my regular eyeshadow base, it did not work. I tried using concealer, it did not work. And then I actually figured that for your eye glitter to stick on, you need something kind of sticky emollient, something that it can actually adhere to. So all I did was I took a cotton swab, dipped it into the petroleum jelly, and this is obviously going to be the last step. Obviously your eye glitter is the last step of your eye makeup, and so you just dip it into the petroleum jelly. Check a little bit, you don't want this to be too much, trust me, or else the whole process is just going to get messy. You just want to take a little bit of this and apply it directly on where you want to put the eye glitter, really gently. Once it sticks on, you follow up with your eye glitter using a very tiny any makeup brush like this one right here. This is like really perfect. It's not going to like smudge the eye glitter all over your face, and it's just going to like apply it exactly where you want it to be because it's quite dense, and then you just apply it directly on top of, you know, where you have applied the petroleum jelly, and voila, it is as simple as that. This is how I apply my eye glitter using petroleum jelly at home, so you don't necessarily have to go out and buy an extra eye glitter base. So yeah, if you've never tried using petroleum jelly for your eye glitter, and you've always wanted to apply an eye glitter at home but you don't know how to do it because you don't have the base for it, then make that petroleum jelly work and see the difference. Now the next hack, and I believe that a lot of people actually know this, but I'm just reiterating it here because, you know, I kind of like tell you guys everything. The next hack that you could totally use petroleum jelly for at home is as an overnight lip mask. When you are dealing with like extremely dry lips or cracked lips, or you just want soft lips, like I feel like every night when you go to bed, you should always hydrate your lips. Like you definitely want to wake up with like soft, moisturized looking lips. Like it's just basic, right? All you need to do is apply this on your lips every night before you go to sleep, and you're going to wake up with like really soft looking lips in the morning, and yeah, ready for makeup, ready for the day, and just ready to go. It's as easy as that. Plus, it just makes it like really easier for you to exfoliate your lips. So when you use this to condition your lips overnight, when you wake up in the morning, exfoliating your lips is not going to be hard for you because a lot of the dead skin cells and, you know, the cracked whatever have like softened up, so they're like really easy to remove. And yeah, there you have it. Now the fourth hack that I actually learned that you could actually use petroleum jelly for is as a nail strengthener and a nail conditioner. Yes, if you are dealing with annoying nails, your nails easily fall off, like they're so weak, or your nails are like too strong, and whenever you kind of like want to cut your nails, it's always a battle, then you can definitely use petroleum jelly as a nail strengthener and a nail conditioner. When I mean strengthener, it's not like going to make your nails like very strong, but it's just going to make them like really healthy and moisturized, and you know what I mean. And so it's very easy. All you need to do is apply the petroleum jelly on your cuticles and your nail at night before you go to bed, and just put like hand gloves on, and it's very easy. Like that should be the last step in your routine. Like definitely you do that, like that's the last thing you do before you go to bed, because you want to put hand gloves on to help you seal in that moisture and whatnot, and just to make it like really penetrate your skin and work also, so that it doesn't get all over your pillowcase, your bed sheet and whatnot, and just smudge all over your hands. You just want to put the hand gloves in to like lock everything in and just give it time to work overnight. And yeah, there you have it. Another place that you can actually use petroleum jelly as a strengthener and conditioner is your eyelash. And hear me out first before you guys come for my neck. Now I know that a lot of people are used to using castor oil to strengthen their eyelashes, to make their eyelashes grow. Now let me put the disclaimer out there first. I'm not saying that petroleum jelly is going to make your eyelashes longer. I did not say that. I never said that petroleum jelly is going to make your eyelash grow. But when it has to do with like strengthening them and just helping you prevent fallout, personally sometimes when I just do like this and pick my lashes, like I see them tiny babies coming off, and you know, we want improvement. We don't want any form of decrease. I mean, we're trying to look cute up in here, so we don't want, you know, any form of like fallout. But then if it does happen, you could actually use a cotton round. Don't use your hand. It could smudge all over and get into your eyes. Just use a cotton swab and just like take a Q-tip, just put it in your petroleum jelly just lightly, and just like brush all over your lashes just like you would with mascara. And then, you know, go to bed and you wake up in the morning, and once you do this like for a couple of times consistently, trust me, your eyelashes will stop falling off. They're going to be a lot stronger than they used to be and well conditioned. Your mascara is going to go on beautifully, and your lashes are just going to look way healthier than before. Now if you have the money to buy castor oil, feel free to do so, but then some people do not like using castor oil on their lashes because it gets into their eyes and whatnot, and that is where petroleum jelly comes in because of the consistency. It's kind of like a jelly, it's thicker obviously, so this is likely not going to get into your eyes as much as castor oil or any other form of oil would. So it's just left for you to pick and choose. If you have the money to splurge on castor oil, like a really good original castor oil, then feel free to do so. But if you don't have that and you really want to take care of your lashes, you want to strengthen and condition your lashes, then petroleum jelly is something that you might want to try out, and hopefully it works for you. Now, another beauty hack that you could totally use petroleum jelly for is to heal cracked heels. Yes, you could totally use petroleum jelly to heal cracked heels. If you do not have the money to splurge on, products for cracked heels, all of those creams, beauty creams and whatnot, then petroleum jelly is a great way that you could use to heal cracked heels, especially during this summer time. People will be walking around with cracked heels, like sore feet, like blisters here and there, cuts. It is so nasty, and we don't want to be doing that in 2022. So a very simple, cheap and cost-effective product like petroleum jelly can save the day if you use it correctly. All you need to do is, after your shower at night, before you go to bed, apply a good amount of petroleum jelly underneath your feet, your heels, whatever. Just apply it all over and wear a pair of socks to bed. You wake up in the morning, and trust me, once you do this, now this is not going to transform your heels and your feet like in a day or two, but then with consistent use, you're definitely going to see results, and of course healing and difference in your heels. I said so. Another great beauty hack that you could totally use petroleum jelly for is as a protectant when you want to apply relaxer or hair dye. Now, you know that it is not everywhere that you want your hair dye to go on. Like whenever you're applying your hair dye or your relaxer, there are certain areas, especially like your forehead, like areas of your skin, the back of your neck, like your ears, certain areas that you definitely do not want your relaxer to be messing with. And so petroleum jelly comes in. All you need to do is apply your petroleum jelly around your forehead, or just basically on areas that you do not want your hair dye or your relaxer to get into, and then you're covered. It's as simple as that. Okay, did you know that you could totally use petroleum jelly in your DIY lip scrubs? I know this sounds crazy, but trust me, it works like magic. So just as you would just whip up some sugar and some olive oil in your DIY lip scrub, you could absolutely use petroleum jelly to do the same thing, and it works perfectly as well. Just take a little bit of petroleum jelly, put some sugar in there, and scrub your lips. You're going to be amazed at the results. It's definitely going to help you take off dead skin cells, and just help you really exfoliate your lips. And yeah, it's as simple as that too. Now, another lip hack that you could totally use petroleum jelly for is to take off matte lipstick. And this is very basic. I'm sure you guys must have seen a lot of people doing this here on YouTube or on Instagram, but if you haven't seen it before, it is totally worth the try. So if you love to wear matte lipstick, matte lip color, and you want to take it off, you don't want to use your regular micellar water or makeup remover or whatever it is, you could totally use petroleum jelly. The same way you would take off your eye makeup is the same way you would take off your lip makeup with petroleum jelly. Just put some petroleum jelly there, take some tissue paper and wipe it off, or like I said, put it on the tissue paper or on the cotton round, and then just leave it on for a couple of seconds to saturate your lips, and then you wipe it off, and it's that easy. Plus, you get some conditioning as well. So you're taking off your lip makeup and you are getting some lip conditioning as well. That's like 2 in 1. So I mean, why not? Now, last but not the least is to use petroleum jelly to prevent smudging whenever you want to paint your nails, whether you want to apply nail polish or henna. You could totally use petroleum jelly to prevent smudging. So whenever you want to apply your nail polish and you want to get the perfect application, all you need to do is take petroleum jelly with a Q-tip and just go round your nails and just all over the areas that you do not want your nail polish or your henna to smudge. And then it's very easy. You apply your whatever, your henna, your nail polish on your nails, and when you're done, all you need to do is just take a cotton round or a tissue paper and just wipe off whatever excess that might have gotten there with the petroleum jelly, and you have a perfect application. And with That said, I hope that I have taught you guys a couple of beauty hacks that you can actually do with petroleum jelly at home. So you see that petroleum jelly is not necessarily useless. You could totally use it to save yourself some money, some extra cost, and time. So let me know which of these beauty hacks that you have actually tried out or you're willing to try out, or what else do you use petroleum jelly to do in your home. I want to hear all the deets in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, I love you guys. Have a great life, stay safe, and make sure you take care of yourselves. Bye.